Hello, I am Roshwin from Year 13, or more commonly known as the girl who sang the periodic table song for the house music competition last year. The girl who did most of the graphics for almost all of the clubs last year, and the school's amazingly talented but unofficial piano player. I may be all of those things, but today I want to come forth to all of you as a nominee to be your future student council president. But before I start listing out my amazing qualities, let's start by understanding what this community actually means. So the word student refers to us, sleep-deprived individuals wearing school uniform watching this video right now. The word council means a body of people elected to manage affairs of a region. You see, I am a strong believer that to be able to manage the affairs of a place, you must first know the place inside out. Because how are we to make changes before first knowing what needs to be changed? Being in KIS for my 4th year now, I've learned that we need a better approach to PHSE lessons and a major 21st century update for the dress code, especially in the section of jewelries for boys. Of course, I'm not limiting the changes we could make to those two suggestions. In fact, I want your suggestion. I want you to look around your class. Look around what's there. Look at what's not there. And I would like all of you to think, what would I do to make the school a better place? I understand that by doing this, some of you might feel like you are complaining and you are not being grateful of the resources. But you see, I think if complaints are done correctly, they could be the spark for a microcosmosm of a revolution. Similarly to how our man, Decritus, invented coordinate geometry because he was sick and tired of his maths homework. Due to COVID-19, there are a handful of fun annual events that are put on hold, such as International Day, Sports Night, Fall Fest, Halloween Night, and sadly, my Year 13 and Year 11 prom. But I definitely do not plan to be a leader who sits around and wait for the pandemic to magically disappear. Instead, I choose to fully utilize the flexibility and capability that the internet has to offer and come up with adaptable ideas that could be on par with these events. Am I suggesting a KI's esports tournament? Maybe. That is only if you vote for me. You see, I believe that life is not measured by the number of steps you've taken, but it's about the number of steps that were swept right off your feet. This is similar to the plenty of lunchtimes I have dedicated and my literal blood, sweat and tears from staying up until 11 p.m.
to bake brownies for the Student Council's Valentine's Day event, only to realize that
I have not done a single page of missed services by your homework. But despite that out-of-body, feet-sweeping, soul-sucking experience, I have enjoyed every moment of it, and I willingly would do it all again on my own accord. Because it gives me a sense of joy and happiness to give all of you joy and happiness. You see, I am not a pick-me. But for this election, pick me. Choose me. Vote Roshwin. Because if you place your presidential vote on Roshwin, I promise to dedicate the number of steps that my feet will take from the common room to Mrs. Renshaw's office to the walkways of KIS to try and sweep all of you off your feet.